Ow! Like this needs any introduction. But what's up, folks? Welcome to Crosshome Games, and welcome to Persona 5 The Phantom X. This is a mobile spin-off of the Persona 5 universe with some new characters, new OCs, maybe a new storyline. You still got the Phantom Thieves somewhere in the background. It's supposed to be basically their own version of a gacha. And we're gonna try it here today. We might even play a few videos of this. We'll just have to see. But without further ado, let's get back into Peak. That is Peaksona. This is story. I can't even say it right now. I guess I will have to read it since it is subbed. The story is a work of fiction.
作中のいかなる人物、思想、事象も、すべて紛れもなく、お前の現実に存在する人物、思想、事象とは無関係だ。
But then again, they talk a lot. Maybe y'all can read it. Interesting.
だが、忠告はしよう。関われば、例外なく茨の道を行くことになる。
So basically, just like any other Persona game intro, they'd be like, everything you see here is not real. Do you comply?
この光景を見ているお前は、それでもこの物語に参加したいということかな。
And if I say I don't, I think they just kick you back to the top screen. But hey, we know why we're here.
確かに見たぞ。お前、選択したな。この同意を得られなかった側に、お前のような人間がまだ残っていたとは。
Until now, I've yet to receive such a reply from anyone. I'm surprised humans like you still exist. Yeah.
待っていろ。
I'll be waiting.
会いに行ってやる。
We'll see each other soon. Well then. Famous opening. Let me guess, are we doing the tutorial as Joker real quick? They for real starting us off like this. Like, y'all remember when we did this? Man, the memories that this brings back. Still smug. Obviously, something is off. They for real recreated this. They for real recreated this. Oh, never mind. Yo. Okay. Okay. Man, I missed the song. I've been getting clears for doing this. That's funny. Are you trying to come get me? Nah. Oh. Not gonna lie, this is probably one of my favorite design personas. Alright. Arson's chains. Oh, he talks? Yo. That's some big damage. Select an action. Highlight. Curse damage to all foes. Gain 1 wheel of rebellion. Bro already got it. He already got it. Nice. Well, this is new. Ooh. Okay, new development. Yeah, they ain't even playing. Not the flash step. Okay. Shall we see our assailant? Let me guess. Joker is dead in this universe. What was that? Peakness, that's what it was. He already has the app. What a strange dream. I was wearing a mask, finding this guy who looked like a thief. For some reason, I woke up in a cold sweat. Guess I should head to school. Let's hope you have a better life than he does, at least in the beginning. Not y'all doing the Persona 3 opening. Him listening to music.
Look like you don't care, walking the dust off. Is that what you do? Is that all you're made of? Whatever ain't right, prove it on yourself. Revisit your act, return.
I'm probably gonna mute this whole part. Because Atlus don't like us.
電車が間もなく到着いたします。危険ですから黄色い線の内側までお下がりください。電車とホームとの間が広いところは足元に十分ご注意願います。
Alright then. Back to some normal everyday life. There goes our owl.
あ、飛んだ。
Bro, just having a normal life. Hmm.
はい、じゃあホームルーム終わりね。進路志望調査のプリント、後ろから回して。
Okay, everyone, that's all for today. Pass your career questionnaires to the front. Wish I could have turned the thingy down, but that's alright. I might just turn the voices off so that way I could just read everything once I get to a status screen or something.
あ、名前書いてるか確
They
認して
should have
ね。
write your name on the top.
当たり前のこと言う
Not
けど、
your
ネットで使ってるアカウントとか
not
じゃ
your
なくて
social
本名
media
よ。
handle, your real name.
私だったら片山久美。いい？
Okay.
こんなことから言わないとこっちの説明不足になるってさ。
I don't explain every little thing. You'd be surprised.
名前書き忘れないでね。
Oh, you know. Wait, is that for real his name? Nagisa Kamishiro? Well, yep, that's my name. Wrote my name down on the paper, because that's what we do. I'm suddenly feeling sleepy. Don't go to sleep. You're gonna fall in a weird place. Too late.
Hey, you're finally awake.
Oof. It's interesting that his is underwater though. First, an elevator for 3, a car for 4, a jail for 5, and then you have this.
出会えたようだね。
So we meet
なら
again.
ばようこそ。
Welcome.
君が見ているこの
The
光景
place
の
you
こと
find yourself
は
now
ベルベットルームと呼んでくれたまえ。
as if we had know that. I miss you,
ああ
Aria of the
自己
Soul.
紹介が遅れたね。私のことはイゴールと呼んでいただこう。
This is Igor, aka the skateboard master of the whole game. If you know, you know.
そしてこの者の名はメロペ。私に仕える従者だ。
Merope. She serves as my assistant.
メロペである。よろしくお願い申し上げておく。
Pleased to make your acquaintance. One thing that I find odd, which a lot of people have found odd, is you don't have the yellow eyes. All his attendants have yellow eyes or golden eyes, but you don't. That's interesting.
ここは夢と現実、精神
The
と物
famous
質の
lines.
狭間にある場所。
This place exists between dream and reality, mind and matter.
君は何らかの形で選択をしているね。
You are familiar with the concept of choice, are you not?
故にこの場所に客人として訪れている。
It is that knowledge by which you have become a guest in this realm. A guest, you say?
その通り。
Yes,
我
we
々
welcome you
は
as our
無
guest.
自覚と
And no, you are not conscious per
な
se.
るほど
Indeed, looking upon
この
the
部屋の
state of this
ありようを
place
見れ
may
ばそれ
cause you
も
to
合点
conclude as
例
much.
えるなら心の海に開いた海底トンネルとでも申し上げておく。
Consider this place a tunnel in a sea of souls paving the way to your innermost depths of your heart.
だが君は
This is where you've shown us your
自ら
desire
の
to
かよう
understand
な世
despite
界
living
の
in such
人
a
間で
world.
ありなが
Well,
ら
let's leave it
だ
there for now.
それでは
Then that
こたびは
brings us
この
to
辺り
the
でああすまない最後に一つだけ
apologies. One last thing. What's my contract?
無欲は時に
A lack of desire can lead to losing sight of yourself.
かような世界にあなた様のようなものがあるゆえの主からの忠告
There are others
心
like
得
you
て
in
い
your
ただき
world.
たい。
My master wishes for you to keep this in mind.
お引き止めして悪かったね
Until next time. And then he pushes us away.
どうしたの？急にぼーっとして。
Realm-kun, are you okay? You just spaced out.
進路のところチェックつけてないけど。
You left the future plans part blank. Future plans. I'm struggling to gather my thoughts.
新井さん、どうかした？
Is everything alright?
あ、片山先生。
Miss
チェッ
Katayama.
クついてない子は今回は特に死亡なしってことらしいか
I
ら。
assume all you who left it blank simply have no plans for the future. Dang. Can I get a day or two to think about it?
もらっていくね。
I'll hold on to this. Looks like Miss Katayama's in one of those moods again.
じゃあホームルーム終わります。
Okay, homeroom's over,
そう
everyone.
だ。
About the recent
最近また例の
menace
被
incidents.
害に遭う人増えてる
I
みたい
understand
で。
some of you may be feeling completely powerless as the number of
そ
victims rises.
のせいか。
Maybe that's why
ぼ
so
ーっ
many
と
of
し
you
た
having
子
trouble
も多くて
focusing
さ
lately.
みんなも浮かれた標的にならないでね。ただでさえ枯渇の制服って街中で目立つから。
Everyone, try your best to avoid being targeted. Your school uniforms make you stand out enough as is.
じゃあ今日は終わります。
That's all. Class dismissed. Alright then. There we go. Hey, you ever feel like you can't muster up interest in anything? Yeah, pretty much. Back when I was like in high school. What'd you put for your answer to the last question? I couldn't think of anything, so I just wrote NA. Same here, it doesn't matter what we choose anyway. Yeah, they... That's a map. Oh, this is the map. Okay. Whoa, so many places to go. Honestly, I can't even bring myself to think about what to do after graduation. I got no idea what school I want to go to. The school probably only cares about the advancement rate. Go to the hallway. I need to get to the first floor, but they seem deep in conversation. Look, another post about that creep pouring some unknown liquid on people. What? Gross, there's a video? That's graphic. Someone's already sending in for divine justice. Do you think Magatsukami will condemn him as a menace? They're too into their conversation to notice me. Hang on, that's a serious crime. Shouldn't someone report it to the police? I don't know, it's kind of pointless, don't you think? Every time there's a menace, the cops just throws up their hands. So what is this menace we're talking about now? I should ask them to let me pass through. Sorry to interrupt. What? For some reason, I felt my resolve to get past them fading. Would you girls mind moving this chat to the cafeteria? Well, that was easy. No running in the halls. No running in the halls. Please stop. Tanemura senpai just spoke to us. A student council member and she's loaded? Oh gosh. Long hair, student council, and a senpai? She already up there. Anyways. Tanemura senpai is like something out of a manga. She's so cool. Are you okay? I noticed you having trouble passing through. You're a lifesaver. No need to thank me, just doing my part. I've seen lots of people acting self-involved lately, being inconsiderate to the people around them and that kind of thing. Don't forget that you can choose to stand up for yourself. People have free will after all, so speak up and use it. My own free will. Sorry. I guess you didn't ask for my advice. I'll be going then. I appreciate the help. As I wash my hands, I reflect on life. Hey, when you got a tinkle, just saying. It's like a nice school though. It's very clean, very bright. So I assume this must be a prestigious school. Is he really the one? He certainly seems as though it's been stolen from him. You telling me nobody noticed a whole bird? Okay. Absent-minded girl. Let's hope nothing crazy happened to her. Huh? What the heck? Oh no. We can't do this right now. We're not gonna start this game off like this. Please. I already did it once. I don't want to do it again. Someone's up on the roof. No way, she gonna jump? That's the girl from before. Yep, we starting this off. Ouch. Well, from that height, she'll probably live. I know how she feels. It's not like there's anything to live for. Man, I wish I caught that on video. Yo, people are already crazy. What month is this? Because they started to get crazy toward the end in base Persona 5. So, yeah, these people are already going crazy. Something is very, very wrong. I feel an air of dread, something terribly disturbing. The world itself feels wrong somehow. But the feeling gradually subsides. That girl, there's nothing I can do to save her. My head is throbbing. I just want to go home. So even without it, you still manage to question your own will? I found you. Yeah, this world is already crazy. Yep. He had us on his phone. We didn't even notice it. I knew you were the one. We meet again as promised. I guess the cutscenes are going to be allowed. I'll give you a piece of advice. There's a difference between that which never existed and that which simply can't be seen. I sincerely hope that you are the latter. Whoa. Now it's getting attacked by a cycler. Getting messed up by Uber Eats, y'all. Where am I? Wait, I was on a train, then a bike. I must say, of all the places to make an entrance, this isn't half bad. If I squint really hard, you almost have a fierce look about you. What's going on? Please. That's a reasonable response. It seems you have hold of your curiosity. Looks like finding you was worth the trouble. I know your name. Crossrealm, isn't it? You call me Lufel. I expect your respect. Yeah, here we go. I have so many questions. Do you not use names anymore? How strange. Here I was sure I'd perform a perfect human introduction. Well, no matter. You must still be confused. But we're losing time, so I'll keep the explanation brief. Right now, you are not in the world you know. This realm is called the Metaverse. If you know, you know. You might better understand it as the collective unconscious, where the masses' innermost cognitions coalesce. In the real world, hope continues to be lost. That's why this world appears to be on the verge of a terrible and tragic collapse. Hope is lost? Yeah. You're losing your desire to know is just one example. Humanity's hopes, desires, motivations are being stolen out from under your noses. Believe it or don't, it makes no difference to me. The fact remains, your hope was stolen, but I will show you how to get it back. Huh? Looks like they found us. Follow me. We have to get out of here first. I'll explain the rest on the way. Who found us? Let me guess, the enemy? Just come on. All you need to know right now is that I'm on your side. I'm not entirely sure what's going on, but it seems I don't have any other options. Yeah. That's the wrong way? I definitely miss mementos. I didn't even get all the way down here. You know, an even better question, can you turn into a vehicle? What I said before about humanity's hopes and desires being stolen, you sensed it yourself, haven't you? When something goes wrong, you feel the urge to go against your instinct and throw in the towel. Yeah, pretty much. He's right, I feel like something deep within my heart is slowly fading away. That rings a bell. It's easy to forget that desire can mean more than greed or lust. It also feels the will to live. If someone gives up on all of their desires or has them stolen, what do you think would happen to that person? You saw for yourself, didn't you? Someone who could not hold on to hope and so let go of life. Of course, this won't spell the end of the world immediately, but little by little, it will eat away at humanity and inevitably lead to ruin. Ugh. And the source responsible for this is... So you plan to get in our way, huh? Oh yes, Tonfas? Okay. I think those are Tonfas. We know what they are. Those are shadows. In other words, enemies. They're here to kill us. They have no concept of morality. They attack humans by nature. But these aren't their true forms. They're influenced by someone powerful in the real world. I wonder if they're also responsible for draining the hope from the crowd at the train station. That seems likely. Ugh. Indeed, these shadows are one part of how humanity's desires are being stolen. For now, you should run. Nah. You're already better than Morgana. Yeah, those are Tonfas. That's cool. Man, that sucker running? Well, Game got a game. Go ahead, plot. Do your thing. I'm gonna lie, that's kind of a creepy design. Yep. There's a difference between that which never existed and which simply can't be seen. It is possible that who you are now is not the real you. Don't forget, you can choose to stand up for yourself. Something was stolen from you. Something that was meant to be yours and yours alone.
無欲は
Lack
時
of
に
desire can lead to
君
losing
が
sight
君
of
自身を
yourself.
放棄することにもなりうる。
Deception, loss. Continue to reject your own free will. How do you see yourself? What will you do? You can end the story right here and now if you wanted to. So I ask you this once. To remain lost, let go of your future, and give up your life. You accept this as your decision? Do I have a choice? Yes. That's what I like to hear. Mm-hmm.
己の意志で無欲と決別してみせてくれ。選択したのであればつかめるはずだ。
I mean, it looks more like shades than a mask, but sure.
誰に何を言われようと見えているなら掴み取ればいい。
Here it comes. They like, oh no. He becoming the protagonist now. The face of rebellion. Okay. This does be. I thought this day might never come. Ooh. Genosec, driver of your rumptious, blazing desire. Henceforth we shall be bound, as my mighty belt ties us to our destiny. I was like, watch me turn into some dang pumpkin jacks. The contract is formed. I am thou, and thou art I. Alright, Moomin Rider. That form, I can feel it. It's radiant, bursting zeal for life. There's probably no need to ask, but are you ready to fight? Let's roll. Ugh. Looks like you're a whole different person. Let's go then. The enemy's getting ready to attack. They'll be certainly out for your blood. If you want to live, you better put that weapon to use. Use it to slice us the enemy. Alright. Nice. Okay. What are you fighting for? Channel that desire into power and unleash it. Each Phantom Thief has their own highlight skill, which can be used when the highlight gauge is full. Alright, let's see what you got. Gun damage to one foe. Cross slash. We back, baby. We back. Looks like it's over. To think you're awakening your persona on your own, and here I was thinking I had to walk you through every step. Who's Janosik? It's the name your power has given itself. A persona is another self, a manifestation of your innermost desires. In this cruel world, many struggle to see themselves clearly, and yet you, it seems as if you've chosen well. You may just become this world's hope. And if it wasn't clear, your stolen desires are right back where they belong. Let's hurry onward. We're still inside Mementos, so shadows may attack us at any moment. I understand you have many questions, but first we need to get out of here. If I die, there will be no one left to answer your questions anyway. Alright, let's get out of here. I'm glad you understand. You can run, can't you? That battle likely caught the attention of other enemies nearby. We had better hurry. Persona, Mementos, Shadows. Things we already kind of know, but for the sake of him, we'll play dumb. Nice. What terrible timing. Another one? But I suppose now is a good time as any. I'll show you the best way to knock down the enemy. Yeah, that looks very menacing. This is how you fight. Watch and learn. Oh, he has a blow dart? That's funny. Some enemies have weaknesses. You can explode to knock them down. Use that opening to strike again. Alright. Galley. Nice. Give himself his own little spin to things. Level 2. Check the tutorials to learn all sorts of things. Right? Tutorials, okay. Field tutorial. You know about these, all that good stuff. Highlight skills. Cannot cause critical hits. Okay, that's good to know. Highlight can be used when the highlight gauge is full. Highlight gauge fills with each action you take, but you can feel it even more when you attack a foe with this weakness. After a character uses highlight, you must wait 4 turns before the same character can use the highlight again. Okay. Looking at the tutorials gives you stuff. Gonna get all of that. It's very stiff at times, but hey. You got one more? Within the entrance, the exit should be right here, but I know you're there. If you're trying to hide, you're not doing a very good job of it. Ooh? No, it's not him. He's not the one I'm sensing. This area does seem to be linked to the source that stole your desire. What you talking about, Willis? The metaverse and the real world exist in parallel with each other. They're structurally linked, which means there's someone in the real world whose desires are being exploited and their will to live stolen from them. We'll take back their desires. Looks like that struck a chord with you, huh? That feeling. It appears we won't be able to take down this enemy easily. Boss fight we're gonna need some help from. Oh. Oh my. Robroy. Yo. It's only fair to warn you, you're up against two. If you try to get in our way, we'll take everything away from you and color your defeat in crimson red. Ow! You took a hit. Heal yourself. Alright, change your battle commands. Okay. Appreciate that. Gathering its power. Golly! It's like they're packing the powerful wallet next. Defend yourself. Ooh. Alright. We have Tatcha Shot, Bullet Time locks in level 2, and Seize the Day at level 4. Nice. Okay, one more. Appreciate that. This looks like once more automatically hits. Here's the pummeling I promise. Cross, I'll leave the finishing blow to you. Heed your desires. Hey, all out. Nice. Go beyond. Nice. Normal thing plus ultra every time. It's a very cool enemy design though. Sucks that it was just used for a tutorial. Nicely done. That was quite the coup de grace. Your skill in battles left me flabbergasted. Flabber what? Flabbergasted. It means to be surprised. Tell me, do present-day humans no longer use such words? It would appear I must make amends to my body of knowledge. Yeah, because owls are very wise. If all goes well, I was hoping we'd come across them, but it seems we'll need to gather more information first. Them, it's Slewful looking for someone here. However, witnessing the true scope of your power was quite the boon. It seems I have no problem putting you to work right away. What you gonna make me do? There's the exit. We'll talk in more detail once we're made it safely out. Please. A shadow? I'm not sensing any hostility from it. It looks like a person. Much is still unknown about shadows. They come in many forms. Some are belligerent toward humans, while others may be agreeable. They pillage the metaverse, lured by strong desires, even if they're from a human. It's possible to convince them to surrender or negotiate a trade, depending on the shadow's own desires. This one appears to just want to sell us something. Seems like there are a few irrepressible entrepreneur types in the lot. We can stop by when we have the time. Let us hurry onward. I want to see her wares. Let's see what she got. I appreciate your enthusiasm, but it'd be best for us to get going. Okay, she has the eyes. That's interesting. Why she balanced that on her head? You know, I miss this game, or I miss this universe. when you don't know what's gonna happen, it just catches you off on a surprise. You know. Back in Shibuya. Back in my regular clothes too. Are you curious about your outfit change? Golly, big flaps. Allow me to explain. In the metaverse, the strength of our desire causes... Hey, don't look at me like I'm a stranger. We just met each other's personas a minute ago. So that was real? Yes, it's me, Lufo. You look different. I was just about to explain that, so if you don't mind. Firstly, in the metaverse, your clothing changes to reflect the will of your desires. In the event we're sensed by nearby enemies, we become sheathed in the armor of our hearts, so to speak. Is that what they call it? Though that's not to say I'm 100% certain of this. Some theories posit the armor is a symbol of one's rebellious spirit. Anywho, that's the long and short of it. Is that an owl? City life sure has its surprises. Apologies, but perhaps we should call it a day. I was hoping not to stand out this much. I still got so many questions, bro. Your intellectual curiosity is certainly admirable, but I think you had enough for one day. What with your persona awakening in the previous battles, you ought to head home and rest. Do not worry, we will surely meet again soon. After all, I have a job to ask of you. Before then, there's something I need to look into. Once that's done, I'll come by you. Golly. Being able to fly around and get away, a lot more convenient than a cat. Like Luffy said, I'm pretty exhausted, so let's get home. Her. How did he get here? Discover a secret world. Go and give me my dailies. The mysterious shadow from earlier is here to sell her wares. Take a look. Okay. Participate in limited time events to receive all kinds of items. Okay. You knock down all enemies. They do heavy damage to all foes. However, you cannot use them when the ally is unable to act. Playing battles at double or triple speed, light stimulus and flashing may be intensified during all-out attack cut-ins. This may cause temporary muscle spasms or loss of consciousness when looking at the screen. If you're sensitive to flashing lights, please refrain from using double or triple speed. If you experience negative symptoms, stop playing the game at once and consult a doctor. That is a warning from the game. Right, guarding, we can guard. You can decrease damage, also recover down points of SP. Good stuff. Limit time gear. Okay. Oh, I like this one. Reasons I call this Peaksona: graphics, style, music, gameplay, characters. I don't think there's just anything I can hate about it. Mostly. You know, these games are long. 10 years ago I had the time, but 10 years later, I like this. So where you live at? What we got here? Tommy's Barbershop. That's cool. Snack bar. The sign says minors aren't allowed in. Check out your neighborhood for a bit. You're definitely near Soldier Row, I can tell you that much. Lady eyeing the info desk. Zoshigaya is such a nice and quiet place. Maybe my husband and I should move there. Maybe you should, lady. Maybe you should. Got a decent home. A 2-story, okay. What else we got here? Flowers in bloom. Mom's flowers are growing over the side of the wall. Does he actually have some good parents? Good, nice parents this time? It's been an unusual day. Go home and rest. Let's see if we even see his parents. Like, quick travel to home. Okay, you got the digs. Look at this. You know, Japan is going to be on that list to visit one day. If I had seeds, I could plant things in the garden. Okay. If I could cook, I could cook if I had ingredients. Okay. Can you turn on the TV? Okay. Vintage. No family photos though? No, I guess not. Alright, to my bedroom. Anything up in here? Bro got a PS4. I don't know what game he got though. Probably Persona 4 Revival. Alright, well. Anything I can do right now, so. We sleeping. Or at least I thought we were sleeping. Never mind. Like, well, we're back here. Good evening. Merope? Yes, please address me by that name when you are in need of my assistance. You're currently resting in your home. My apologies for disturbing your sleep. My master wishes to impart a message. I must issue you an urgent warning. What's up? First and foremost, allow me to convey my gratitude. You've shown me new potential. What you mean? All the silence. Curious, aren't you? Very well. You demonstrate incredible potential through your innate, indelible fervor for life. A sentiment all humans should naturally possess, yet the most oft-forgotten fundamental desire. Your overflowing vitality, it reaches beyond yourself and spreads to those around you, causing their forgotten desires to awaken. This is the gift you hold, hence I am saddened by the prospect of having to bid you farewell someday. For ruin awaits you. You say that to everybody, bro. Is this some kind of joke? Well then, as I said, this is a warning. However, your vitality, your influence, may forge hope through interaction with other embraces of desire. You have already proven this to be true. Let me get social links, confidants, what are we doing here? There's no need for you to understand just yet. However, if you find ruin an unsavory fate, you would do best to seek other allies of hope and nurture the desire within your heart. With that, Merope, please offer our guests your support. You understand your assignment, yes? I will act as your concierge. Please call me Merope. That is all for this evening. We look forward to seeing you again. Had to get the laugh. But I have one more question though. Why your nose so big? gets washed away. Wow, they don't even have a calendar. They just have yesterday, today, tomorrow. I feel something on my head. Morning. Wait. Greetings. You're quite congenial for the morning. Congenial for the morning. All these big words. Don't worry, y'all. I am literate. Sorry to pester you first thing, but I have something to report. Now, I will answer all your questions as promised. Then I would like to speak in more detail about the job I have for you. An alarm indicates that the time for your attendance at school is drawing closer, yes? Given your responsibilities as a student, I would be remiss to inhibit your desire to learn. In that case, I will drop out of school during your midday comestible period. My what? What's a crumb festival? What? You don't understand? I don't understand. Comestibles are food. I am referring to your afternoon meal break. Do humans no longer use that word? You mean lunch? No matter. We're business partners now. Let's do our best to understand each other better. Alright, can we get the deets though, please? I plan to explain in greater depth during the lunch hour, but your performance yesterday was exceptional. Furthermore, I sense strong potential within you. You may deliver this world from fading hope to salvation, or perhaps to devastation instead. Nonetheless, I have the utmost faith in you. Spending time with Luful, I feel hope rising within me. I am thou, thou art I, thou hast forged a new bond in hope. This shall become the fire of life that consumeth the cycle of ruin. From the flames of desire, I shall emerge fortified. Golly! Like, it's a deal. Luful's business plan will update occasionally. That being said, the state of your room leaves much to be desired. If this is to be our base of operations for nurturing hope, I would prefer to have a splash of color. Our what now? Apologies for cutting things short, but there's someone I must keep a close watch on. Let us meet again at school. Someone else? A base for nurturing hope. Come to think of it, was I told to nurture desire to avoid ruin? Something like that. I think that dream was telling me something about that. I don't know. If I don't hurry, I'll be late for school. Better get dressed. Persona level cap 25? Okay. Synergy, leaving your bonds with your accomplices to unlock more synergy abilities. Okay, what we got here? View rewards, okay. Thank you for those. We'll look at that later. I'm pretty sure I got the yeah. Everybody gonna be wearing this because we all got the pre-order bonus. Nice. Okay, I like the Blue Town outfit. Okay, that one's nice. I don't know what school that is. A holiday outfits, I guess that's winter. Casual and science summer. Okay. Cool, cool. Is that you, Cross-Shine? Who are you? Listen to you sounding all grown up and everything. Look how handsome you've become. You don't remember me, Kaio Tomiyama? Our families will get together and have dinner every now and then. I'm your neighbor. Wow, you've really grown up since the last time I saw you. I've seen your mom a few times here and there. Oh, speaking of, aren't your folks out of the country for a while? Oh, that's what it is. Don't forget, I'm still Tommy from the block. You can call me anytime you need something. I suppose I dated myself with that reference, haven't I? Oh, sorry. Are you on your way to school right now? That's the uniform for Kokatsu Academy, isn't it? I remember when my hubby and I were in high school. Whenever he had a practice match, I'd be there first thing, bentos in hand, ready to cheer him on. Once I went to a match of his in Shibuya. For that one, I think I took, was it the Inogami line to Shimo Kitazawa? Oh dear, I got to get my hubby's breakfast started. See you later, hon. Thank you, neighbor. Traces of dreams. I don't know why he's still trying to delete it. Yeah, what's up with that person on the bike though? Uber Eats. Just thinking about it. What was that about? Oof. Well, something happened to him. What the heck? That guy over there. Oh my god. He's super hot. And he goes to Kiga Academy. I think it's him. Economical, you're a sight for sore eyes. Ugh. Who's this debonair right here? Don't be so loud. He'll hear you. Alright, gotta be careful. I might end up a menace. Oh. Sorry. You good? Well, if you have a face, you're obviously going to be important. The doors are closing. But if you have no face, then obviously you're an NPC. I look around the platform, but she's nowhere to be seen. It's got her train pass inside and a baseball and catcher's mitt keychain on it. Maybe she headed for the ticket gate. Oh no. You're kidding, I dropped my train pass? What are you doing? Hurry up. I'm sorry. What do I do now? What did I... Hey, you dropped this. Huh? Oh, you're the guy from before. My train pass. Please don't lose it again. Thank you so much. This keychain is really important to me. I don't know what I would have done if I had lost it. Sorry about before. I was so disoriented. I didn't even say thank you. It all happened so fast. Don't keep the conversation going. That uniform, is that for Kokatsu Academy? Yup. I mean, I ain't see no reason to lie. I knew it. I thought I'd seen you before in the second year's hallway. Guess that means we're in the same grade. Oh, so you're also a second year. Oh, I gotta hurry. I'm supposed to help set up the classroom before first period. Sorry for being so frantic. Thanks for your help. Well, I was able to get it back to her. Come to think of it, I was able to help her without that strange feeling before. The Peaksona that Lufu mentioned. That power helped me reclaim my desires? I guess he wouldn't have cared to, you know, help or anything. Meanwhile, back to this dude. I guess he really was just a nice dude, but I don't know what made him get possessed. But yeah, this is a problem. I don't know why he's doing this though. Alright, let's get started with today's math lesson. Y'all look like you're running on empty. That's fine, we can start today's class in power saving mode. In that case, Ryokun, I saw you first, so why don't you try to answer this question for me? Oh gosh. A metaphor to illustrate how one's actions can impact others negatively compares a person to which rotting fruit? A metaphor illustrates a bad apple? Yep. I guess I'm smart. One bad apple spoils the whole barrel, as the old saying goes. These days, we use bad apple to refer to a person in a group who causes problems for the others. Alright, do I get anything for this? And no one is listening. I might remind one of the recent menacing incidents. You might think of these as bad apples who've fallen from the wagon. But people are more complex than you may think. I'm sure even menaces had extenuating circumstances that led them astray. What am I saying? Okay, class, open your textbooks to where we left off last week. Dang, I got nothing for that. Anyway, it's lunchtime now. We still have more classes after this. Definitely the work of a menace. What happened yesterday was pretty scary, wasn't it? What you talking about? Oh, I forgot. You're kidding, right? It wasn't exactly something you could easily miss. I mean, what kind of person rides their bike through a train car? By the time the station attendant showed up, the rider was already gone. And the person they hit doesn't seem to be doing too great either. I wonder if they'll be condemned as a menace. Yeah, tell me more about these menaces. You ever heard of Magatsukami's divine justice? Ooh? Call me a blank slate, yo. Okay, I'm gonna call him Maga. Maga's the one who runs Divine Justice, a site that compiles videos of people who's been causing trouble in the area. Of course, that's not their real name. Apparently, if you're condemned by Maga, you're officially named a menace. But honestly, I only scroll through the site to kill time, so I don't really know how I know much about it. I mean, why don't they just call the police? There's no criminal intent or any hard evidence, so there's not much the police can do about it. Or they're just unwilling to make a move. Maga. For some reason, I'm getting a bad feeling about this. But it seems like the Divine Justice is getting really popular. It's got more subscribers than a B-list celebrities channels. Here, let me pull it up. Yeah, hang on. Ramkun, there's something I've been meaning to ask you. How is it you ended up in Shibuya yesterday? 1 minute you were on the train, and then you just disappeared. Good question. What, huh? Let's grab... Oh? We met this morning. You're in the same class as Motoha? They could probably help me find my train pass. Why are you interrogating me? Tomoko Noge from Class D. Motoha and I are best friends. Nice to meet you. The name's Crossrail. Wait, hang on. Since when do you know each other? You really helped me out of a jam this morning. Wait, am I interrupting something? Nope, not at all. We're still getting lunch, right? It's gonna get crowded if we don't hurry. Oh crap, it's already that late? We're really late. It's probably a circus in there by now. Sorry if I make you feel uncomfortable. Let's go, Tomoko. Yeah, and she has the app too. You know what that means. Assume that means go to the roof. Whatever gets the point across. Alright then. We keep running into each other, huh? Mota was worried her favorite bread would sell out, so she went ahead to the school store. Even though she brought lunch from home, it kind of reminds me how she used to be before she stopped playing. And back in the day, Motoha and I would play baseball together, but she ended up quitting the team. She's been pretty down ever since, but lately she seems to be getting more upbeat, which is a big relief. Baseball, huh? Oh, I bet I know why. Maybe it's because she sits near you in class. Nah, it's all you. No, I haven't done anything special. All I do is try and be there for her. Oh, sorry, I shouldn't be holding you up. You're headed to lunch now too, right? What do you usually eat? I told her I plan to eat on the roof today. The roof? So that's why you were heading for the stairs. Big fan of the private fine dining experience. I guess some of my classmates are like that too. Anyway, I should meet with Motoha. See you later. Yeah, we'll definitely see you somewhere through the story. Maybe. At least they make it pretty simple. First floor, rooftop. Yeah, they eating up a storm. That means so smell good. Now, where's Lufel? Over here. I'll come to answer your questions as promised. What you witnessed yesterday, mementos and shadows. This isn't something for the faint of heart. Are you ready? Lay it on me. Alright, let me lower my tone for a second so I can read everything. The other world you visit is called mementos. Mementos is an embodiment of the collective human unconscious manifested as physical space. If you imagine the real world as one side of a coin, mementos exists in perfect parallel on the opposite side. Mementos is filled with the consciousness of various humans, so it would be an apropos for you to consider it a cognitive realm. Understand what that means? Think of it as a place constructed from the thoughts and feelings people hold toward their world. It's a dark world, bleak and malignant, a place that light itself cannot reach. That is to say, at present, people cannot even imagine the existence of hope in their world. And I'm sure you know why, do you not? It was stolen from them. Precisely, you're quite the sharp one. Now to continue. The metaverse contains two distinct species of shadows. The first, enemies that attack with no rhyme or reason. These shadows are not human, but monsters formed from warped desire. The second, shadows that are born from the darkness of a human's heart in the real world. A person's true nature concealed within their heart. The embodiment of their desires, to put it differently, another self. So, almost like a persona. You should be already aware of this, because you're within your shadow as a persona. However, not just anyone can control what lies inside their heart. If by some reason one's desires become corrupted, their shadow will run amok. In the real world, that person becomes willing to hurt others with reckless abandon, as we see with the dude in the subway. In my estimation, the shadow of someone from the real world is the central cause of the problem we are facing now. That person has been using the metaverse as a means to exploit the desires of others, and I am intent on catching them. So people's desires being stolen because someone's shadows has gone berserk. In a way, it sounds more like what Akechi would be doing. But then again, he would be killing their shadows and in turn causing a cognitive to collapse and making them pretty much die in the real world. But he did have the power to make their shadows go berserk. In a way, it kind of made the real people go berserk too. So the way they're explaining it here is that their desires are being stolen, and which is making them berserk, which is pretty much what the Phantom Thieves do, but at the same time, not. So yeah, this is kind of odd. This can't be. Of course, it's not something one might accept so easily, but you have witnessed it for yourself. Shadows, the metaverse, and what becomes of those people who's lost all desire. To make matters worse, when a human shadow goes out of control, their wolf desire can influence the shadows around them. While it may be inadvertent, the triggering of those shadows stands as one cause for the loss of hope seen across the real world. However, much about the metaverse still eludes me. Therefore, it is of critical importance we learn more about it. I had to throw so much at you at once, but I would like to move on to discussing the job I have for you. Yeah, what's up? I want you to join me and become a phantom thief. As to what we will be stealing, I am sure you can already guess. I believe this will provide you the chance to experience the full range of your newly awakened persona abilities as well. I'm fine being average. Nah. Average? Are you mad? No, it must be the influence of this world's fading desire talking. You're like, nah, you're gonna be my protagonist, whether you like it or not. Let's leave it here for today. Perhaps it'll be more efficient to explain further once I introduce our target. I'll be waiting for you in Shibuya after school. For your humans to recover what's been taken from you, we must steal it back. To that end, we'll begin preparations later. See you soon. Don't fly off after that bombshell. Ouch. What do you think you're doing? You ruined my takeoff. Oh, forget it. We can continue this later. Yeah. Appreciate the explanation, but stealing back desires as the Phantom Thief. And we didn't eat, so the only thing I need to steal is somebody's lunch. Not for real though. Newspaper club girl, you need something? I'm pretty busy getting info on the new menace right now. A new menace? Oh, you're not familiar with menaces? I never guessed. I thought everyone knew. That means I get to show you why they call me the ace of the newspaper club. Ask me anything about menaces, I'll tell you anything. Alright. So I'd say what exactly makes a menace, but broadly speaking, there are people who cause trouble for others. Divine Justice reports people committing wrongdoings that aren't forbidden by law, and the culprits are called menaces. Since Divine Judgment has gotten popular, you get people who are purposely trying to get on there. Some people have been taking pretty extreme measures to get labeled as a menace. Lately, some of them have gone past skirting the law to outright breaking it. That's why the title menace applies to a fairly wide variety of people right now. Interesting. So what does the public think about menaces? Well, I say most people don't like them, but they have their fans too, or should I say their followers. I guess it's kind of like how Bad Boys used to be popular back a few decades ago. It's a weird world out there. Yeah, I guess that's a normal reaction. But it's not like the people who hate the menaces do anything to stop them either. It's all somebody else's problem until it affects you personally. Ain't that the truth? People like to yap about it online, but that just ends up as free publicity for the menaces. And you know what they say about publicity is never really bad, especially these days. Sometimes you have to throw up your hands and call the whole world crazy. Yeah, I think y'all get the gist. Appreciate that though. Oof. That was a nice catch. She ain't getting a new iPhone anytime soon. Showing those baseball skills. Sorry, I was so deep in thought I wasn't looking where I was going. It actually had something to do with you. Huh. My bad. Alright, here's your phone. Looks like it wasn't scratched or anything, but... Wait, that icon. Let's save the divine catches for outside, shall we? Oh, Riku-senpai. Sorry about that. I just didn't want his phone to break, so... Looks like you still make the starting lineup, even now. That's ancient history. You're the one from the other day. Thanks again for your help. Because we gotta remember everybody, you know? It was nothing really, but... It seems like there's something different about you. No, it's probably just in my head. Anyway, 5th period's about to start. Don't be late, you two. I'm seeing different. I do feel more determined, probably since my desires aren't being stolen anymore. Earth to realm. 5th period is in the lab. If we don't leave now, we're totally screwed. Guess that means no lunch for me. Can't get me like a onigiri or something. Ufa said I should meet him in Shibuya. Let me guess, she gonna follow me? It was on Realm-kun's phone too. This weird app that keeps reappearing no matter how many times I delete it. I asked around, but no one has any idea what I'm talking about. So why does Realm-kun have the exact same app on his phone? Plus he disappeared into thin air while on the train yesterday. Something seems off about him. Huh? Tomoko? Don't you have club today? The club room's closed for maintenance, so we have it off. Thought it'd be nice to walk home together. Sure. Let me guess, are they both gonna get involved? So you come after all. I'm so fatigued. Your half-empty bag makes for a comfortable reprieve. Just act natural. Standing out too much will alert our target. Who to what now? All a good time. Now look over there. Oh, it's him again. That's our target. Takayuki Kiuchi. He works for a company in Tokyo. Yup, he's doing it on purpose. People have been calling him the subway slammer. He targets women he thinks won't fight back and intentionally body checks them. His way of satisfying a certain desire, a most repellent kind of human. How pathetic. I feel the same. To him, it's just an ordinary habit, but the root cause lies in the metaverse. I'm sure you can figure out why. His shadow's gone out of control. Precisely, although I have yet to confirm the state of his shadow for myself, so it's just conjecture at this point. Ain't gonna do nothing to a cop. At a glance, this sort of behavior might not seem all that threatening to some. For that reason, the police refused to take action, simply claiming it was an accident is enough for them to drop the issue. Trash. So the victims are left with no recourse but to give up as their faith in the world erodes away. To be precise, Kiuichi's self-serving misdeeds are causing his victims to lose hope. Yeah, let's try to reason with him. It won't work. If his shadow's running loose, then there's no way for us to stop his actions in the real world, and no chance he'll listen to reason. The irony is, as long as he continues to believe there's nothing wrong with his behavior, he will never change. There's nothing anyone can do anything about. If we were to confront him here, there's a possibility he'll fly into a rage and endanger everyone in the vicinity. So in the worst case... Oh, he's after her. Bro, I will sock him in his nose. Well done. Fending off selfish desire with righteous indignation. You truly have awakened. But now you've seen us. We should get out of here. Are you serious? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. What just happened? Kyuji hit that woman with the baby and she... Did you see that? Let me guess. Nope. We got premonition. I'm pretty sure seeing things, but I should still exhausted from yesterday's excitement. We should get away from here for now. Kyuji is surely on his guard. Let's make our way to the station square where we exited Mementos last time. Is that Remco? What's he doing here? It looks like he was talking to that guy over there. Oh no. Sorry, apparently the ticket gate didn't like my train pass, so I got held up at the gate. Something wrong? Nope, all good. You wanna hit the underground mall? Oh no, y'all. Woo-wee. Yeah, this is where we need to go. As this intro is getting quite juicy, we're gonna stop it right here and we will continue on with the next one. Persona 5 The Phantom X is just beginning. I know I haven't gotten to like more exploration or any palaces or more party members, but we're gonna get there. And trust me, you won't have to wait too long. I hope you appreciate everything that we've seen today. If you ain't tried this game out for yourself, honestly, try it out for yourself. If you love Persona 5 or you love the turn-based, you love the music, you love the graphics, you're interested in the characters, interested in the story. I mean, honestly, you just play base Persona, or I'll say not base Persona 5, but play Persona 5 Royal if you really want to just get engrossed in the universe that Persona 5 has pretty much created. But this is pretty much a new take on that universe, and I am continuously excited to see where we go from here. I appreciate y'all for coming out. Y'all have yourselves a wonderful day, wonderful night. God bless, and I will catch y'all on the next one.